Hey there guys, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Sunday and we're in September now and the kids are back at school and I'm laughing right now because we really didn't have a good summer. So the sun has come out but not often that it should been. And so when the kids went back, now the hot weather came back. you know, so I had to laugh at that. The kids are probably fuming about that. So, um, but anyways, I decided to come on here because I have a little story to tell you, and then let you guys know what's been happening to me as well. Um, Last week I had bought a computer. I ordered it online to one of the local stores here, that sells just about anything, and that includes the computer, the electronics. So I ordered a computer from there, and this was last Friday, and that's when the computer arrived. So I hooked it up, set everything up, turned it on, boom, black. I got a black screen. Tried everything. I used my laptop to see if the screen works, and it was working, through the laptop, but I checked the wirings in the back and everything seemed to be intact and there was nothing wrong with it, so I put everything back together, put it back in the box, and I contacted them Saturday and I says I need to make a collection. They said you need to call Monday because I guess they're off on Sundays they're off on weekends. So I called Monday morning. They scheduled the earliest to be picked up was Wednesday. And I said, okay, that's great. I'll make sure everything's all packed up and ready to go. Wednesday came, they never picked it up. I didn't even get an email for the slip, for the return. So no notifications at what time that they'll be arriving. So they never came. Called up Wednesday and I told them, listen, there's supposed to be a pickup today and nobody came to collect the computer. So they looked on this. They says that we'll put you down for Friday. And I says okay. They says that normally it takes within 48 hours for them to collect it. I was like, it's already been 48 hours. And it says, but it's not showing on our sheets, on our system. So I said, okay. So Friday came. Actually, Thursday came, and I got the email to print out the label. Put that onto the box. It's all ready to go. And Friday came. That morning I got the text saying that there'll be a driver between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. I said, oh great. So it came, that time came. 4:30 came. I was like, you know what, something's up here. Contacted the shop again. I said, listen, the driver's supposed to be here between 2 and 3. Can you see what's up? They contacted them. They said that the driver's a little late, and the lady said they could be able to come at 6. By that time I thought, well, this guy's not going to come if it's 4:30. If he's running a little late, then he won't even bother coming, because it was a Friday. Normally people, their last days is Fridays and they want to get home and all that kind of shit. So yesterday morning came and I was like, you know what, fuck this. And I contacted the shop. I says, can you cancel the collection? Can you cancel the delivery, because it's supposed to be a delivery as well on Monday for a new computer. I was just like, you know what, fuck this. And I says, I'm coming down to the shop right now, and I'm going to drop it down, to get my money back instead of having it replaced. They said, yeah, you could do that. You could drop it down at the shop. Got to the shop yesterday morning. They said we normally don't return big items, but she was a nice lady. She did what she did, and she did it. She gave me the receipt for the return, and she says normally in the future, if you're looking for something big, always have it to be collected, because we normally don't have returns for big items, because it was just a pickup and collection area. It wasn't an actual store. So I said, okay, fair enough. And then she gave me the return receipt, and I said, thanks for your help. And so after that, I went to my aunt's house, and I went to my aunt's house, and I looked online and saw PC World, and I thought, let me look on this, and I saw a computer which I was interested in. Place an order, so that should be coming in a couple of days' time, and they do have a wired keyboard and mouse. I don't like wired keyboard and mouse. I like it to be cordless, like these, and it'd be less wires. And so I'm just gonna. I also ordered the keyboard and mouse on Amazon, which is, I always order stuff from Amazon. Well, because it's a computer, I didn't really want to order from Amazon. I'd rather order it from an actual store now. So I'm just going to wait for that and set everything up, set the podcast going, because I do podcasting as well. And I'll be all good to go. So, as you can see, my beard's getting a little long. And I checked with my other videos. I saw one back in May, and it was like half the length of this. And I bought this. It's not a vibrator. It's a heating brush. So I use this for for my beard, to straighten it out a little bit, because in the mornings it's all over the place. So I do that. So I brush my beard every morning. When I first got it, I never really got into it, but now that I'm starting to get into it, I'm doing it every morning now, because I don't like the shape of the beard unless it's brushed. So I had stopped crocheting because of the heat. This living room here, because the sun hits my window, and you got the big flat screen TV here. This place is like a furnace, so I have to keep the door open, get all that heat out. And I always have to have the fan on, which you are probably hearing right now. And probably not, because I don't have the mic on top of the camera. But once it gets a little cooler, which is now starting to get a little cooler at night and in the morning, like really early in the morning, because my bedroom gets really, gets kind of cold, because until I go on top of the windowsill are really thick. you know, that I could be able to stand on top of them because these windows are quite big. And I have to push up the window because it's, every time I open the window, top of the window falls down a little bit. So I have to get on top of the windowsill to close it up and lock it up for the winter. So, and I haven't really done that yet, but I noticed that the coolness is in the bedroom is getting cooler. And so I must get back into the crocheting once it's a little cooler. I know that you know, some people are going to be looking for beanie hats because last year beanie hats were pretty popular. You know, so I've been kind of, you know, working on those last year. So I figured, you know, might as well do it this year as well because maybe they might be looking for them again. And what else has been happening? I don't know, that's it. I haven't really been traveling. You know, I almost went to, where was it? The Cushendall. You know, which, you know, is supposed to be a nice area, a nice place. I wanted to bring my drone with me and start shooting the area, and you know, from the sky, taking some footages. So, but I never got around to it. So, and then it started raining a lot. So I was checking the what do you call it? One of the apps for the drones. And a lot of the times, you know, it wasn't a good time to fly them anyway. So even around locally here. So, so I never really got around, you know, using the drone this year. So, but once I get to Cushendall, I will like to bring the drone with me and start flying it out there. So, other than that, things are okay. I stopped working out for a little bit. I don't know if I showed you guys my X3 bar. You know, you put the bands on it and you kind of like work out with it. And this isn't cheap either. I got it for, and I got the you know, a plate to stand on along with the bands. And yeah, that purchase, as you know, wasn't very cheap. I think it was around 700 pounds, I think. And but it's worth it. You know, I noticed that my arms are getting a little bigger. So, but then I stopped. So, don't know why I stopped. You know, I just needed a break. You know, so now it's a new week coming. So I'm going to start back on it again and try to concentrate on my workouts again because it's I need to get back to it again. And I also stop with the drink. I don't know why, you know, I just can't stop drinking wine. But lately, I haven't really drinking as much as I was. Like last night I had about maybe like a glass and a half. When normally it would be like a bottle. So what does that tell you? And I mean there would be like some days I just, like now, it's like I just don't really want to drink as much. So maybe, I don't know, maybe my body's slowing down, or I don't know. But maybe it's, to be quite honest, I don't know. You know, if I know that if I quit the drinking completely, I'll lose a little the belly fat, and you'll be seeing more of my physique more because of the workouts and no drink. Because everybody knows alcohol, you know, puts on weight. So that's what I have to try to concentrate on. But anyways, I'm babbling along. I will let it go from here. I will catch you guys later, and let's see if I can make another video this week for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, so, well, just keep a lookout for another video. Catch you guys later. Please comment or whatever. You know, I would probably most likely respond to the comments. But I noticed that I've been getting a lot of messages on Messenger, and I normally don't look at Messenger because I get so many messages and I can't keep up with everybody. So, but yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Take care and have a great Sunday.